thing, just so we can kind of just break them down and actually go through them, because it's not, I honestly, when I'm listening to them, it made me really question, like, damn, me listening and supporting this music, talking about this music, just like, are we sitting here financially helping kill black people, kind of destroy the black community? And this is my first time probably ever in life really felt that way about rap music. So I'm gonna play these clips from the Young Dolph murder case, and we can kind of get in them from clip to clip.
I got scared. I don't think.
Did y'all drive out there?
Yeah, we drove with her.
Stay in a hotel?
Yeah, stay in a hotel.
About how long were you gone?
I was gone a couple days. I ain't had any more money on me.
Don't have money, you gotta come back.
Yeah, I gotta come back.
And you come back, do you pick up that money from the old woman?
Yeah, I picked up the money from her, and I saw how much it was. I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
You could spend that on pills in one day.
Yeah, it's over. Yeah, that is.
What'd you do with the letter?
I flushed down the toilet at the hotel room.
All right. Is that the only time you got any money from Justin?
Nah, a couple days later, I was in the city or whatever, and he was saying that he was gonna have his folks pull up on me, bring me some money or whatever, hold me down. So I'm thinking he been pulled up about 20, 30,000 leave, you know what I'm saying? But I had my girl to get out the car, and she met the person that was driving on the street or whatever. I had her to have her face mask on, and she said they had their face masks on, so we don't know who it was, but they gave her $300.
$300.
Yeah.
Okay. This is from Justin's folks.
Yeah, this was just folks.
All right. So now we've been paid about $800.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Is there any other payment coming?
Nah, all the payment stopped, man.
All the payments stopped.
Everything stopped.
Is there any time that you or your girlfriend or anybody received a large payment?
Nah.
How much longer passes until you're arrested about?
Probably about a week after I had saw that when I saw Quick. He was telling me that we had to meet up at the restaurant or whatever to get up with Jook.
All right, so real quick, just to break down that clip right there, that was the young man who was found guilty for killing Young Dolph. And what is his name? It is Cornelius Smith, I believe that's his name. Yeah, Cornelius Smith. He was the young man, so he did take the stand. And trust and believe, he put on a master class of snitching. And it just listening to it, and I seen people deflect or try to deflect and not really keep it in a buck. And I think that is one of the things where I'm grateful to be able to not have any industry connects, because you can be just honest, bro. It made me really wonder, like, even a homegirl of mine, I was like, dog, do you think they're going to end up locking up Yo Gotti or putting Yo Gotti in a RICO case behind this murder? Because it was just like, and I'm going to play a clip in a minute where it's the lawyer talking about who paid, CMG paid for this dude lawyers. Like, how do you not connect it? Because for people who don't know, he was basically sitting here saying that Yo Gotti's older brother, Big Jook, allegedly put $100,000 hit on Young Dolph's head. So for that, and then it was another clip even going in from that courtroom, and he was basically sitting here saying he knew Young Dolph was going to be in Memphis for a whole week because he knew that Young Dolph had the turkey drive going on that week. So you sitting here plotting on killing somebody knowing that they are doing a turkey drive. Dog, do you know how crazy that sounds? Do you know how? And you someone he said literally so out of and they were supposed to break. It was 3 dudes, so they were supposed to sit here and break it down. 40,000, and give the dude who was plugging them in with Yo Gotti brother 10,000 each. So it basically will give him 20,000. So that was going to be the 100. That was going to be the 100 bands. And they only out of that whole 100,000 that they thought they was going to get, he literally only got $800. He got 500 up front and 300 after they finished. So you would say, but the crazy thing is, and the dude who was talking, he literally, it's another, is it a clip? When he was sitting here saying, dog, he did this move on his daughter's birthday. Like he was like, man, I owed my daughter. I promised her a good birthday. So he literally sit here and went to go kill Young Dolph on his daughter's birthday. Oh, do you know how crazy that sounds? And it's just like to let people know, like sometimes, and the reason why I really want to take my time and break this down, because it gotta let y'all know how like it's. I understand people on social media, everybody act like they got money and just life is just the greatest thing on earth, bro. That's a lie. It's a lot of people out here literally think what you saying here. Somebody, this dude literally sit here and think about how many people's lives he destroyed. Like this gone. You killed you. Your life is gone. You're going to go to jail. Young Dolph is gone. Yo Gotti brother dead. So you sitting here saying 3 people literally right now, their life is completely gone. You got life in jail, and these 2 dudes is dead over $800, dog. But just the whole point of it, just still thinking about, I'm about to crash out over $800. No, realistically, of course, and it's messed up that I'm sitting here saying over $800, but that's what you got. That ain't, it's not, I can't even sit here and say nothing else. That's all you really got. So you sitting here, you took a hit and got nothing, dog. You threw your whole life away for $800, but that lets you know how broke people actually are out here. Like, that lets you know how hard times people really on, that they'll sit here and be like, I don't care. I'm willing to sit here and risk my whole entire life for absolutely nothing. $800, you couldn't even pay for a lawyer. And that's again why the dude brung it up, sit here saying, I'm gonna play the hold
On November 17th, 2021, you say, good morning. I went to sleep in the midst of texting you to knowing today is my big day.
My baby birthday. My daughter's birthday.
November 17th?
Yeah, my daughter.
You went and killed a man on your daughter's birthday?
Hey, I'm trying to make it right for her. I ain't have no money. I'm trying to get some money that day. So I'm trying to.
Damn. He said he killed off to get some money to make it rain for his daughter. Ain't the cycle of life crazy and fucked up? How you go?
And that's just my point. That's how crazy the world actually is. And just think about it. Like, somebody gave you up front. You sit here, just listen, screw what this person promised you. Somebody promised me $100,000 hit. Why would I sit here and take a deposit for $500? But that just lets you know how broke people really are. Like, just think about how you don't have it all upstairs. If somebody telling you this is $100,000 job, you're telling me up front, I can at least realistically, I can respect if you sit here and say, all right, I took $25,000, because I'm not going to imagine somebody going to just give you a 50 piece and sit here and let you go do you. And then you sit here and suppose, because 9 times out of 10, if you would have gave them 50 up front, they may have not finished the job. But if you gave them a dub up front, then that would be almost, I'm not sitting here saying that would be respectable, but realistically, that would be more respectable. But for you to sit here and say you took a $500 deposit to sit here and take, come on, dog. But that just, to me, what I'm sitting here saying is how messed up people are in the real world, how broke people really are. Think about what he's literally sitting here and said, didn't care. I was ready to take Young Dolph away so I can sit here and provide for my daughter to have a good birthday. Or just again, what academics are about to say, just think about how crazy the cycle of life is. You took somebody else's life trying to help turn up somebody else's. Like, that's crazy. And that still wasn't no real money. Again, you literally threw your whole entire life away for $800, dog. And that's just like, that to me is just, man, the world is crazy, though. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It ain't no other way to sit here and try to dress that up, try to make it sound no other type of way. You can't make it sound good. Like, it's just nuts. Matter of fact, you have to do another clip from this.
Did y'all have gloves?
I had my own glue.
You had your own gloves?
He had his own glue.
When you got in the car, did you have your gloves on?
No, I ain't have the glue.
You said Justin had his own gloves?
Yeah, he had his gloves on. Black gloves.
He had his black gloves on before he picked you up?
Yeah.
Does he get out of his car and pick you up, or do you go up to the car? How's that work?
Nah, I got out the house, came out the house, got on in the car.
Okay. Off to do the mission.
Yeah, do a mission. Try to catch somebody.
Try to catch one of the rappers
Yeah, one of them
at the Turkey Drive in Westwood.
in Westwood.
All right. What happens if y'all get in the car?
Oh, we went back on Bradley Street. We got some out of I think they were like a expedition truck that he had parked on Bradley Street. And then we took the back street. We was at Lamar Airways. We at the light.
So he picks up, let me get this right. He picks you up in the Mercedes, is that right?
Yeah.
But you go to Bradley Street.
Yeah.
And is there an expedition already there?
Yeah, expedition already there. Parked in the yard.
Do you know who parked that expedition there?
I guess he did.
Okay, well, we're not allowed to guess in here.
Well,
Okay. So
nah,
was
I
it,
ain't see him parking though.
okay. And what color was it?
White.
A white expedition.
He white.
Did y'all do anything when y'all went to Bradley Street at that point?
He got something out the truck and then jumped back in the car.
I got you. So he gets out of the Mercedes at Bradley Street, goes into the expedition and gets something.
Yeah.
And comes back.
Come back.
Do you know what he got?
Nah, I don't know.
Are y'all talking at this point?
Nah, we wasn't talking, like, because he was on the phone at first, then he hung it up. But we wasn't talking about it.
Now, y'all were cool with each other, is that right? You and Justin?
God.
He gets back in the white Mercedes.
Yeah, he get big in the white Mercedes. And we take the back street, then get you and stuff to, we was at Lamar Airways. We finna get on the Squareway.
So that's still the same dude, Cornelius. So basically, he was snitching on the other dude he did the move with. The dude name is Justin Johnson, I believe his rap name was Straight Drop. And I guess before I play the last clip of them talking about who paid for the lawyer, but that's just my whole point of what I'm sitting here saying. Just think about how messed up it is. And even sometimes, especially the young dudes, or even if you're older and you sit here and really think about shining for men is as such a dangerous thing. And reason why I say that is because it's somebody else who's watching you on social media. It's somebody who watching you go in and out of your building or your house or whatever the case may be, especially social media. Screw what your actual living situation is, because you may be smart enough to sit here and downplay how you come in and out of your home. But how you present yourself on social media is such a dangerous thing. And I understand, tying it even back into the earlier thing, I understand how men try to look and portray themselves on social media to attract women. But sometimes you got to ask yourself, is it worth you being too flashy on social media for somebody to sit here and want to take your life? Because there is somebody who's following you, and if it's not actually the dude, it's a girl who following you who knows some dudes who move like this, and sit here and say, oh, it's a flashy dude, he be on my line, boom, boom, boom. It happens. You guess what the word is called? It's called a backdoor. It happens all the time. You can go down your timeline. I'm sure if you follow enough popular bottle type girls or pretty bad IG girls, you'll see most of them at one point in time, if you've been following them long enough, they'll throw up a rest in peace of some dude who used to be super flashy on social media. It happens. And the crazy thing is, when I'm listening to this, I got a young friend of mine, and he just came home from jail like recently, maybe like, I think he's been home for like 2 years now. And I remember I'm literally taking him out to Baltimore for some court stuff. And I remember him just telling me why he in jail, how many different stories he've heard, like of just dudes when he was out young, as he was running around with, hanging with, and how many of them literally have got backdoored because they were being super flashy. And you in jail and you getting to hear these stories and breakdowns verbatim, and it's like, it's nothing you can do, because it's just, and that be literally for so many dudes. I understand what it feels like to be flashy on social media, because I used to be somebody like that. So I'm not talking from somebody who ain't done it. I've done it before. I'm sure I've just, the grace of God, I have avoided some of those situations that I'm telling you that I know for a fact that it's at even a higher level now, because it's so many people who just don't got it. When the harder the economy get, and it's so easy for people to just glance at it and laugh and kind of not really keep it a buck about how it's going on outside, bro, that makes somebody else 100 times more hungrier. Because it's a lot of people who, let's be clear, you could have, for that $800, bro, you could have worked. You could have got a job. I guarantee you could have worked at Six Flags, McDonald's, anyway, especially when just sit here and the minimum wage is going up. You could have worked 40 hours somewhere and made over $100. I mean, over $800. And you could have been good money. But my whole point is, especially again, because so many people are lazy, don't want to get jobs. Guess what you're not going to do? You sit here ready to throw your whole life away for $800. Took two other people are dead behind this $800. And again, now your life is gone behind that $800. So let me play this clip of them telling that CMG paid $50,000 for this lawyer.
$50,000 to represent you. Did he not?
I don't know exactly how much you get. I don't know.
Okay. All right. And you knew that, just we're all clear here, that money came from CMG, right?
Yeah, I don't know exactly who, but yeah.
All right. So you talked today, you got paid for what you just testified to, didn't you?
After I was locked up,
You got paid,
my
right?
lawyer was paid.
You got $50,000 to pay a lawyer, right?
I didn't get it in my hand. Great. I don't know how much it was, but great, my lawyer.
Okay. And there's no question that money was for services rendered. Killing Dolph. You took it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did your conscience bother you? Your
After
conscience.
I came to my senses, yeah.
Did you say, I can't have that money? I can't use that money, because you still got a lawyer here.
No, I ain't say that.
You took the money.
Yeah, I took the money. I got the money.
Your conscience wasn't bothering you that bad, right? You said your conscience started bothering you, but not bad enough not to take the money for the job you did.
Well, I had already did it, so might as well. You know, I got a conscience still. That they came to my senses.
Right. Okay.
Oh, so just listen to him saying, just listen to him. He like, listen to what he's sitting here saying. Like, the lawyer tries to say, Dad, you don't got no conscience. And he like, yeah, but no, I don't. I already did it. So yeah, I still want to get paid. That's what, listen, bro, this world is so crazy. And when I'm listening to this make me really think, see, and say, and the only thing is where I could sit here and probably, where I won't sound hypocritical, because when we talked about the Fulio versus the Young and Ace thing, if this is real street beef, then I wouldn't have as much sympathy. But the reason why it makes me feel a little bit more angry, because the way Young Dolph and Yo Gotti both Dolph and try to downplay this beef for so long. Like they didn't make it. Like if you would sit here and if it was like, and of course, I be on YouTube. I'm looking for the behind the scenes. Like, can somebody tell me some real stuff? But for every behind the scenes, it seems literally the only answer that people got is this came because Young Dolph didn't want to sign the CMG, and then Young Dolph started to get popular and basically started to sit here and give Gotti him his ass to kiss. Like, of course, let's be clear, they got diss songs going back and forth, but then that kind of even just me as a fan, it made me question, like, damn, everybody love that. Yo, don't play with me, play with your bitch, Yo Gotti, use a hoe. Like, nigga, everybody in their mother, we love that song. But then it again, it's still 100 shots. I'm in that lawful letter. He got endless Jones. Niggas love the black youngsters shake something. But then that made me sit here and say, damn, did we put more fuel to the fire by championing these songs and listening to these songs, playing them to death? Because let's be clear, 100 shots. So that one night in Charlotte and all those, like, that's one of Dolph's biggest projects. That Don't Play With Me, Yo Gotti, Go Play With Your Bitch. Like, that's one of Dolph's biggest songs. But the only thing that make me sit here and think, like, damn, did we add the fuel to this sitting here saying now it's so many rest in pieces? I'm just sitting here saying the two people, Big Jook and Young Dolph, but it's still endless other people. Like, we just talked about it last week. Black youngster brother got killed, and the person who killed him got killed. So, like, let's be clear. I'm sure all of these ain't just some miscellaneous things going on, but that just still make me sit here and think, like, damn, like, should Yo Gotti be held accountable? And the crazy thing is, what I said, just for me personally, even some of the media platforms I listen to, and that's why I say sometimes you got to be happy and blessed that you don't have no talent, because nobody's sitting here trying to hold Yo Gotti feet to the fire. But he has to be held accountable, bro. And I listen, because people can say and say, bro, his brother's older than him. That's his older brother. His brother grown. He can make his own decisions. But I'm still gonna be like, damn, where his brother gets some money from? His brother he don't play in the NBA. He ain't got no rap songs. So where he get 100 bands from? And again, this nigga broke. Listen to what I'm saying. For somebody to have a $50,000 lawyer and who literally just crashed out for $800, we can all clear as day here. He ain't got 50 bands to sit here and pay for no lawyer. So it's like, how do we not hold Gotti accountable? How do we sit here and say, y'all niggas wasn't real enough to sit here and say, y'all couldn't stop a beef, or you couldn't tell us, you should at least, so people wouldn't feel as like, damn, this is corny. Y'all sit here and literally took each other's lives over somebody didn't sign with somebody because somebody else became the bigger rapper from your city. That to me is just weird. Like, if you sit here and say, nah, it's some real live street beef, we was actually already beefing, we didn't got into physical altercations, then I can respect that more. Because I can respect the youngest who do the drill songs, and I'll play something later from some of them. I can respect that a little bit more. Like the little Chicago niggas, I know that's not just rap music, so I don't care. It's not like you can't, niggas in the hood gonna have beef regardless. So I don't have no feelings for that. So that's just a part of that. That's just how it's gonna be. But you sitting here telling me that y'all allow a pet from how y'all try to portray it, from both of y'all last interviews that y'all, even one of y'all done talking about each other, is basically over some not even a misunderstanding, because I didn't want to sign to this rap label and it has started some animosity between the two. Like, that to me is crazy, dog. And again, rest in peace to Young Dolph. Like, that's just, that was nuts. And that's just so, and I wanted people to pay attention to, dog, that $800, you got to be careful. And I'm just saying, especially to all the males that are listening, and you can hear my voice right now. Think twice about how flashy you really want to be on social media. That kind of go leaning back into what I was talking about last week, when it was just like, don't be so geeking to get some drunk pussy. Don't be so pressed to get some pussy who only want to talk to you because you got to be a flashy nigga on social media. Because is that really some pussy that you really want? I get it. Yeah, it may come with a piece of, she might be a little bit bad, but what if she really here trying to line you up? Or what if she pillow talking to the goddamn robber? It happens, dog. It happens way too often. So, and you can have a gun on you. Perfect. So people like, man, I don't care. I got my strap. Yeah, so did Young Dolph. So to his man that was right beside him. His man, it's on video. When they got in the shootout, them niggas had a Draco. His man had a handgun. You guess what? You never going to win a gunfight. You're not going to win no gun. I don't care if you even had a switch on that motherfucker. You're not beating a Draco with a handgun, dog. It's just not going to happen. So again, rest in peace to Young Dolph. And I just hope that is a lesson. But that was that was a moment that I had this week that was kind of just like, dog. I guess while we on that, I do want to